Wrong screen. I can't see anything. But we're live. We are live. 1 second, you guys will see me. Your hostess with the mostest. We are live. Oh, there I am. There I am. Welcome to another Raw Real Review with Shef, man. We're back for Loki, man. Round of applause, man. I'm happy. I'm excited. Round of applause. I'm happy we're here, man. Just when they thought we were canceled. You know, when Falcon and Winter Soldier went off, man, everybody was sad, wondering if we were going to get renewed for another season. And we did. We were just waiting in the shadows until Loki came out, and now we're back with another Raw review. First of all, how y'all doing? How y'all feeling? And thank you guys so much for rocking with us. I know y'all probably should be asleep studying for summer school and feeding your pet hamster in the morning and whatnot, but you guys are here rocking with us, and I appreciate it. Please hit that like button. Help us become the #1 people in the universe. But without further ado, let's get this thing cracking. Let's get this thing going. Miss M, how are you doing? How are you feeling?
Doing good. I'm feeling pretty good after watching that Loki episode.
Our special guest, Sims, is also in the house. Shout out to Sims, man. Shout out to Sims. Before we get started, I gotta say, shout out to my cat Sims, man. My guy is an Instagram star. If you guys aren't following the official Simba J. Garfield account, I don't know what you guys are doing. Don't miss out. My cat's going viral before me. Who would have thought? Wow. But, man, this Loki episode, I just want to say, Mephisto's back. Mephisto's back. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go ahead and lead this Mephisto train on. I don't know, man. He might be back. But we actually watched the Thor movies to catch somebody up before watching Loki because they were hella confused. They didn't know what the hell was going on, you know, with Thor and Loki this whole time. But luckily your boy Shef was there to educate, you know, and provide the information that my fellow co-hosts needed. So, but let's start off with Thor. What do you think about Thor? Like,
Yeah, I don't know why I was missing it for so long, but we watched the first one for me it was the first time, and it was just a different Thor from what I was used to. Yeah. I started with Ragnarok. That was my first Thor movie. Yeah, the third Thor movie. Yeah, so I was used to funny Thor already, and I liked him in Avengers. I think Avengers, the first one, was like the most serious I remember him being. So really? Seeing him in the first Thor movie, I was like, dang, there was like zero humor really.
Yeah, so, yeah, it was zero humor.
Yeah, it was interesting to watch it back to back, and then we watched the part in the Avengers that all connected Loki's timeline, and it all made so much more sense to me.
So you really didn't understand Loki until like...
I knew I liked the character, and I understood him from what I saw, but not from like his history to connect it. So a lot of things, like I said, make more sense now.
Wow. Mm-hmm. So we definitely got to go back and watch a Marvel movie marathon just to connect everything, because there's probably just a lot of stuff just all over the place. But I just want to say Marvel is doing, well, they have been doing an impressive job, you know, this amount of years. Round of applause for Marvel. They've been doing an impressive job for these last few years or so, excuse me. And I'm just glad to see all this stuff coming into fruition. It's really beautiful. But man, this episode, let's go ahead and get started talking about this episode. Troy said he's feeling okay. What's up? How you doing? How you feeling? But man, this episode, I just want to say, the show started off like really funny. For me, honestly, the Miss Minutes character stole the show. Honestly, from when she first popped up, I feel like that's like low key an Easter egg that we probably gonna have to watch back on, because she said like a lot of shit, you know. It kind of tied into WandaVision with like the Nexus and all that stuff. Yeah. But I thought she was funny, man. I really liked her character. I liked, you know, the jokes she was throwing here and there. And I got an early theory. I got an early prediction for this series. I got a feeling like, you know, this, what is it, Time Variance Authority or whatever the hell it is, the Time Cops, we'll call them Time Police for this whole series. I got a feeling like there's something ain't right. You know what I'm saying? I got a feeling. I don't know, man. I'm trying to like. I feel like for WandaVision, I wasn't correct, and for Falcon, I mean, I don't know. We got to go back and watch. But I don't know. I kind of don't know. I feel like, do you think Loki's gonna be the villain at the end, or is it somebody greater?
Somebody greater, I think, because he's done a lot of change. He's had a lot of change. I feel like. I mean, we've had him on screen for 10 years. I didn't realize that, across 6 movies. Yeah. So, I mean, we've seen a lot of transformation in that Loki. So, I think he's going to end up changing. And that's who he was destined to be, was the change Loki.
Really?
That's what I think. Doesn't that make for a powerful story?
Wow, that even Loki can change?
Yeah.
Even the god of mischief can turn to non-chief?
Non-mischief.
No chief. Maybe at the end he realizes I don't have to be the god of anything.
Possibly.
Wow. Did we just predict this whole series like just like that? Like did we just really predict this? Wow. But I don't know. What did you? I don't. What stuck out to you from first like watching it in the beginning?
Miss Minutes. I mean, she kind of broke everything down and explained it a lot to me. It was interesting that they were kind of time jumping. Well, obviously they were time jumping, but they were just kind of showing different scenes in different orders. Like he started in 2012 in like Mongolia or something, where Loki, they show him being taken into custody and everything.
Yeah.
And then all of, he's stripped of the clothes. He's going through the whole jail process, and you meet Miss Minutes and yada yada. She explains what the variants and all that is, and then it jumps to 1529 in France. So I was a little confused. It was
jumping
with Morbius
years a lot. And to be honest, man, we kind of felt this confused when WandaVision, the first episodes came out.
That's true.
We were fucking confused. When WandaVision first came out, and Miss M is going on record on saying this, she was kind of like, what the fuck is going on? Like, she didn't say that because she doesn't like to cuss, But she was like, what the hell is going on? Like, did I miss something? Like, what? Like, I don't get that reference.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was she. But as the show went on, you said WandaVision ended up being one of your favorite shows. So.
It did, yeah. I really liked it, so I think Loki's shaping up to be something really good if it's already got me pretty confused so far.
Yeah, I thought the court scene was like gold. Like the whole court scene, like that was funny.
It was.
With him and the judge. And what is it? Owen Wilson or Luke? Which one is it? Owen Wilson. I want to say so far, I think he's doing a really great job.
I do too.
I really like his character. I'm trying to like, cause me like with actors, I try to. I mean, unless it's Leo, cause like Leo is like the GOAT. But when it's actors, I try to like, I try not to buy into their character, as soon as I watch the movie, because like I kind of try to like to treat him like a new fresh actor that would have got that chance to like play the role, But like Owen Wilson, like it looks so natural, It doesn't even look like he's acting. Like this really looks like his like
it's his goofy personality.
Yeah, it's just like literally looks like his character is acting this role, and it's like beautiful, like to see like thus far, and it's like this is like the beginning. So like, I really think his name is Morbius. I wrote it down in my notes. Morbius. I really think his character is like. He might be the shining character so far, just like
he's your name? John Walker.
Yeah,
I was just gonna say that.
He might be, unless we get a new character that comes in, and I'm pretty sure we are.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of cameos I heard on this.
But yeah, but I wanted to say that Morbius, Owen Wilson's character, Luke's uncle. That's not his brother. They're not brothers. He looks old as fuck. I just want to say that they do not. Well, I don't know. Luke kind of looks pretty old too, but. I like his character so far.
It's a good character.
What else we got? The interrogation scene
between the two of them.
Yeah, I think that was a really good scene. That was one of my favorite scenes of the episode.
That's the one where he calls him a pussycat, huh?
Yeah. And honestly, like I'm gonna keep it real, man, because this is Raw Real Reviews with Shef. I thought this episode was a filler episode. Thanks, Alfred. I thought it really was because we watched Thor, and I kind of briefed Miss M on Loki status, like which Loki are we watching? Because I know for a fact, a lot of y'all confused. Y'all like, yo, Loki got choked out in Endgame. Like, why is he still here? It's because you gotta watch all the fucking Marvel movies. All right, I'm gonna just say that for short. Okay, watch all the Marvel movies. You'll get your answer to why Loki is still alive and having his own show, even though he's got choked out and died in Endgame. Mm-hmm. Go watch all the Marvel movies because that's too much to explain right now. But so far, I really think like I don't know, man. He just really owns his character because like even like watching the Thor movie, like his character like looked like like he he embodied, like, I cannot imagine another Loki. Like, we talk about fucking Iron Man. Like, I cannot imagine another Loki. You know, because he's like, he just, like, nails this role. Like, he really knows how to play him.
He really does. I think I was telling you that during the movie. I'm like, I couldn't imagine anybody else being Loki. And you told me he actually originally auditioned to be Thor. And I'm like, oh, no. I couldn't see anybody else as Thor. And I definitely couldn't see anybody else as Loki, you know?
That is crazy. That's crazy that he auditioned to be Thor. I can't believe that. Hey, Marvel knows what they're doing with the casting and stuff like that. So
they hired the right people.
Man, woo! But what I want to say is though, for the entire episode, like I did feel like it was a filler episode, but I feel like there was like so many like Easter eggs, and we're gonna like watch our boy Emergency Awesome because I know we're missing out on a lot of stuff. But Mephisto's back, man. I seen Mephisto in the mirrors. I guarantee you, the fucking universe and the Twitterverse and everybody online is finna like bring back the Mephisto theories. I'm calling it right now. Just because they seen like a red devil in the glass, they was like, man, like I'm telling y'all, the Mephisto stuff died down during Falcon and Winter Soldier, but I got a real feeling like it's finna hype the hell back up, man. Like Mephisto, man, that is crazy. Paul said, what's up? I was feeling like Tyrone Biggums waiting for this series. So are we, man. Tyrone Biggums is, have you seen the Chappelle Show?
Oh my God.
When he wants to crack.
Oh, shit.
That's how Paul was feeling, man. Bro, we were too, man. We were too. What was your favorite moment of the episode, man? Let us know in the chat. But man, the scene that stuck out to me, oh my God, the scene that stuck out to me the most. Before we get out to that, I want to ask what Paul just said. He said, it was crazy to hear from Miss Minutes that there was a multiverse war.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah, it's just so much stuff to unpack. Like, it's really hard. Like, I feel like a lot of people are going to rewatch these episodes. And I'm kind of mad. I'm kind of jealous. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to tell you. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to tell you why. Because certain people got to see already 2 episodes of this.
Yeah, I was looking at that.
Like, what the fuck? Like, I'm trying not to cuss. Like, you know, I'm trying to stop my cussing. But come on. Like, if you're going to show a certain audience 2 episodes, you got to give us episodes
That's so true.
a week later. You know? Because honestly, like, what the people were saying from watching 2 episodes, like, this was some groundbreaking stuff. Like, this was, like, you know, just, man, like, they've done it again, you know?
Oh, so the next episode's supposed to be really big then?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. And, like, you already there with me. This episode wasn't that.
Do you think they did that because they knew the first one was going to be a little bit slow and not like while Falcon and Winter Soldier, first scene, it was like, woo, my God, you got right into the action. You know, WandaVision, you just didn't know what was going on, so you were into it.
But to give WandaVision credit, they released both episodes.
No, they didn't initially?
Yes, they did.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
They released both episodes on WandaVision. It was the black and white one, and then it was like the other one in color. But you could watch both of them. But they were like 30 minutes, though. That was the thing.
The time.
This is like 50 minutes. So,
58, yeah.
You know, I don't know. But, I mean, the first episode, it wasn't bad. It wasn't like for me, honestly, it wasn't like oh my God. Like, it was like
okay.
It was like, okay, Loki came out.
Yeah.
You know? I'm going to watch this next episode because we got to react to it. It's
like a foundation episode. It sets up it sets it up. You have to have
it like really hinted at the team up.
Yeah.
Of whatever they're going to do. And we're still like, what the fuck? You know? Like, because nobody knows what the fuck. Like, as of today, nobody knows what the fuck was going on with that ending scene. Like, drop you guys predictions on what the fuck the ending scene was. Like, that was an 18, like, no, that was like 50. The ending scene was like in 15 something, year 15.
1525 or 29. 29 is what I wrote down.
So whoever's behind this is going all the way back in that time and like just taking them out. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, you know, it really probably is some serious shit that's going on. And also what I want to mention, I didn't get to put this in my notes. But the way they were like treating like those Infinity Stones was like they weren't shit, you know?
You think they didn't know the power?
I think they knew, but I think somebody was saying like, oh yeah, a lot of people tried to use these before. Oh, they're nothing. Like, you know.
Like to downplay it.
Yes, because like the whole time with the MCU, the Infinity Stones have been like the most grand thing, those things that blow up the world. You can take over, like, you know, you get all the Infinity Stones, you make a wish, you know, you get a genie like Aladdin, you know. But to see them treat him like, oh, this is nothing. Like, I think Loki kind of seen that, and that's when he was like, oh shit, I kind of need to figure out what's going on here. I think that was his turning moment when he was like, because. For all he knew, he thought Infinity Stones were like the fucking, oh yeah, get my Infinity Stones, I'm the god, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I think something's, Loki smart. He's like seeing like, okay, you know, there's always something I don't know about, so let me just play along. And then I feel like Loki's going to make his move, you know? Paul says DB Cooper was Loki because he lost a bet. Yeah, that was funny, bro.
I love
that was
that
really
scene.
funny. Isaac, you said, when does the episode drop? Bro, it should have dropped now, bro. Unless you got bootleg Disney Plus, bro. It should be out right now.
Midnight everywhere, yeah.
Yeah, it should release right now. So go and watch it and then come back here. But yeah, you got any other thoughts? What else did you think?
Overall, I thought it was just a good episode. I mean, they were kind of explaining the whole concept of variance. And, you know, she was telling him that he was born to cause pain and death and that help other people become the best versions of themselves. It's kind of like what I was telling you earlier, that I think he's just going to end up being like the changed Loki, because I think he's trying to go against, you know, how can the timekeepers tell me that that's my destiny type of thing, you know? I don't know. I feel like it's going to be a really good series in that sense too. Like everybody's saying this is shaping up to be like one of the best, like the best.
Yeah.
It's going to be everybody's favorite, this and that. So I think it's going to be good.
Yeah, it is up against some fierce competition. I will say that. Isaac said, thanks for telling me, and you got a new sub. We appreciate that, Isaac. We appreciate you, man. He said, as soon as Owen Wilson explains how the remote works, I knew Loki was going to swipe it.
God of mischief, I swear.
Loki, you can never trust that guy, man. But yeah, man, the timekeepers really do have this, like, God kind of complex, you know. So far in the show, and it's kind of I want, like, man, this is like going into some deep shit, you know, because I'm trying to even think right now, we're gonna see all these shows before Black Widow comes out, correct?
July 9th, I think.
Okay.
Might run into it.
I wonder if it's gonna tie like with Black Widow at all.
Possibly.
Could it? Could this tie in with Black Widow?
Only if it affects her timeline, I would assume.
She's dead either way. I'm sorry.
You're not wrong.
Black Widow's dead. She might come back again. Who knows? It's Marvel. Nobody's ever dead. Nobody's ever dead in Marvel. But Black Widow's coming out. Then the What Ifs, and then Shang-Chi, right? That's the next movie? Man, phew. I don't know, man.
Got some good stuff coming.
Fuck, man. We really got to see what these shows got in tune for us, man. I feel like Marvel's gonna rock our socks off, man. Because, like, for the simple fact of that reference, what I just said, man. The Marvel whole MCU was catered and centered around Infinity Stones. And now this phase is, like, treating them like, oh, that's not anything. I haven't even really seen what's the real threat, you know?
Yeah.
So, like, man, this is spinning and turning into be, like, some crazy shit, man.
Well, I was realizing, I mean, they're only touched into, what, 2 realms? 3 realms? I just realized from Thor, watching that for the first time, there's 9 realms, you know?
Yeah.
What if we've only seen up to 2, 3 realms so far, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. That is a good-ass point. That is a good point. Paul says, shout out to Tom Hiddleston. He really looked like it was his first time seeing the events from after Avengers 1.
His acting, I swear.
Yeah, his acting is, like, top tier, man. Like I said, he owns his character. He's like probably one of the only few. Well, no, I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot of good ass actors out of there. But I really like to see actors like just really go into the characters, and you can even tell like who they are anymore. I love that shit, man. Love it. But I'm gonna get to my favorite scene of the episode. Excuse me. The scene of Loki seeing his own death. Man, for me, that was the most powerful scene of this whole episode, man. Because, like, they were explaining to him, like, how you were saying, what was that quote that she was saying? Like, you're meant to fall so others can succeed.
You're meant to, basically, he's meant to help other people be their best selves.
Yeah,
but not for himself.
Yeah, like to hear that and then to see how his future pan out, and then for them to tell him like, this is your only future. I know that has fucking got his head like, oh, these motherfuckers really think they got me figured. Nah, I'm not about to let no timekeepers tell me. You know, even if these are the rules of the multiverse, you telling Loki that, the god of mischief? Why would you tell him that? His life is meant for just others to succeed. So now he's gonna wanna fuck up other timelines and other people's future. Because if that is his life,
might as well have fun while he is here, yeah.
like, why would they? Come on, man. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, the timekeeper people, like, they kind of seem like some, I don't know, man. Like, because you didn't really see, like a person that cared other than Owen Wilson. Like, he looks like a guy that just really cares about his job, you know?
Yeah.
He's like, oh, this... He kind of looks like one of those guys like, oh, man, it's some other shit going on, but look, I'm just doing my job, you know?
Yeah.
He looks like one of those guys. Am I right or am I right? Anything you guys say about that?
No, I agree. I think it's going to be interesting to see how their characters evolve together and where Loki ends up, ultimately. Because I can see him being more of a villain going that way. Because, like, if I'm going to end up doing that anyway, or that's my future, I guess I might as well have some fun with the timelines.
Damn, that's a good theory. Fuck.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good, man. That's a good fucking theory. Isaac says, if they fight Galactus, that will be the best movie ever. I think that's going to happen soon in Fantastic Four. Galactus is like this huge space monster. He was like a cloud in Fantastic Four. Trash. Don't watch that movie. Isaac said they bring X-Men, Team, Fantastic Four, and Avengers together. Yeah, man, we finna get a lot of crazy stuff. And I'm just really looking forward to it. We're in for all the craziness. And just to see a show like this after a grounded show like Falcon and Winter Soldier, it's just like, fuck, man. Marvel is going all kinds of ways with it, man. Like, they can hit you with the magic spells, or they can hit you with the home stories on the ground. Just, you know, I don't know how they do it, honestly. Like, I just need it. Like, one day I just need to be in, like, a, you know, Marvel headquarters. Just, I would love, that would be my dream.
Have fun with that.
That would be my dream come true. Just me inside the Marvel headquarters and just on the walls, like, don't mind me. I'm just here. I just want to be here. You know. But man, I don't know, man. This show, it definitely. I feel like each episode is gonna give you like the feeling of more questions and more questions and more questions. You know.
Yeah.
The episode overall, it didn't knock my socks off. I wouldn't lie. I'm not gonna lie and say it did. For me, Falcon and Winter Soldier still had the best episode one.
Yeah, for sure.
I feel like Falcon and Winter Soldier really felt like a fucking movie, man.
It was basically a movie that
shit felt like a fucking movie. That was like some real, like, I don't know, man. I'm still in love with that show, low-key. Like, people want to poke these whole, like, little plot holes and stuff like that. And they don't even realize, like, these shows, like, had to, like, take out plots, couldn't shoot the scenes they wanted. And they still gave us the shows that they gave us, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Still high quality.
I feel like we do this with every series when we start off. We always talk about the old series, but, like...
That's all we have to compare it to.
They're great.
Yeah.
You know? So, like, rank your episode ones, like, with the first 3 series that we have got for... And you guys as well in the chat. Rank your guys' first episode 3s if you watched the first episode 3s from Falcon and Winter Soldier, WandaVision, and Loki. And we'll share with you guys our top 3s. But, man, we're going to answer some chats before we get into your top 3s. So... Troy Tuck said, are y'all going to play the video footage? No, because we're going to get a copyright claim. Toxic Jordan said, I forgot all about Loki. You glad you saw this live pop up? Marvel, cut the check. Affiliate. But yeah. So, how would you rank your top 3?
My least favorite was probably WandaVision, just because I had
Oh,
no clue what was going on at that point, and it was black and white. It wasn't, it was kind of like a little old for me, but like I said, I
yeah.
just didn't know what was going on. Um, Second favorite is probably Loki, because it was informational, but it wasn't, great. And then Falcon and Winter Soldier, like I said, right away, it was just like I was wide awake, like I was so into it.
Yeah.
Loki, I was a little sleepy for. It was kind of weird. It's the
Yeah.
first time I've been sleepy, even through WandaVision, but the information was good, and I think Miss Minutes kind of saved it for me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What about you?
I kind of get the feeling from this show. I'm see, cause like what I'm starting to pick up from Marvel. See, you know what I'm saying. I've been watching these series. You know what I'm saying. So I've been kind of like reading behind the lens. I'm trying to figure out what story we're gonna get from Marvel, because Marvel has this. Well, no, I'm not gonna just say Marvel. Disney has this great way of like connecting like real like stories with like fucking universal fucking concepts.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of trying to look for the story, and you kind of said it a little bit earlier. Just I feel like the story right now is like you escaping, you're escaping life, thinking you hit the jackpot, only for people to tell you like, nah, that was the life you're supposed to live. You're not gonna be anything more than that.
Yeah.
I think that's the story that they're trying to tell. I think that's the story that they're trying to tell. Like, what do you think? And I think like Loki's on a mission to prove them wrong, and like in a way, it's gonna resonate with people telling them, like, man, like I feel like this too, like.
Oh, you think he's gonna inspire other people to
Yeah,
say them?
no, like cause Disney does this. They put like really good stories for people to relate to. Like with WandaVision, that was a good story. Like Wanda went through all this stuff.
You think it's gonna cause like an uprising type of thing?
No, I mean, but Loki is like a really fan favorite character.
Mm-hmm.
Like Wanda wasn't really popular before WandaVision.
That's true.
Falcon Winter Soldier, they weren't really popular. Loki's been loved, like for a minute.
10 years. I mean, they've had him.
Yeah, so I think whatever message Marvel's gonna put out, man, I think it's gonna be huge.
Mm-hmm.
Paul said it was odd how Miss Minutes said there was a madness in the multiverse. Makes me think something similar might happen in Doctor Strange. Maybe another multiverse war may happen. I think it's definitely gonna happen. I think Loki. This is my early prediction, right? I think Loki and Wanda are gonna cause all this fucking chaos to happen, and Doctor Strange is gonna have to like clean it up, or try to clean it up, and it's gonna be fucking madness. You know what? Actually, fuck it. Hold. Fuck my theory. New theory just came in. Wanda, Loki, and fucking Spider-Man. They're all gonna be fucking doing crazy bat shit, and Doctor Strange is gonna be like, "Fuck, man! Like we literally just got out of fucking like Avengers Endgame. Now I gotta deal with this shit." And that's what's gonna be going on. Like I think all that there's gonna be so much chaos going on, and that like I don't think just Loki's gonna single-handedly do it. I think all three of them. Because you gotta look at the calendar of movies coming out too. Do I think Black Widow is gonna really affect anything? No. Do I think Shang-Chi? Maybe. Eternals definitely is gonna like. We definitely gotta see Eternals too. So
Yeah.
it's a lot of stuff that's gonna happen. It's a lot of stuff. Any thoughts on about that?
I'm excited for it. I think Eternals is gonna help set it up, and probably do you think it'll tie into Loki, because they're talking about the cosmic and way back when?
I think they're definitely. I think multiverse is gonna keep getting pushed through each movie.
To tie in with to move to the fourth phase, or to the
It's
Fantastic
the next
Four.
phase. Yeah. I think multiverse is gonna continue to be used. And I think Loki. See, I'm looking at his face right now in this picture, man. I think he's gonna continue to just like do whatever they want, and just use the information against them. I feel like he's gonna sell them with this redemption arc, but really he has his own motive. That's always Loki. That's just Loki. That's who he is.
It's true.
That's who he is. That's who Loki is, But I'm just curious to see how it happened, because I'm really curious also because like they caught this Loki But according to the show, Loki has done this so many times. So is this just the first time we've seen him doing it?
So he's
like escaping?
That's true. Yeah, it sounds like he's messed up a lot of different timelines.
Yeah.
It's a good point. Maybe that's why it's going to be such a great show.
Because at the end, he's asking Loki to hunt himself.
In reality, yeah.
He's like, I need your help.
Fixing all the chaos he caused.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Wow. Man, I think we definitely gotta see the second episode. Jaden says, hey, yo. Hey, Jaden, what's going on, man? How'd you like the episode? But yeah, man, there's a lot of stuff going on. I think it's definitely one of those episodes you gotta watch back even before you go into the second episode, because Marvel released the first 2 episodes for a reason. And like I said, I'm still mad that we didn't get those 2 episodes, but at the end of the day, what are we gonna do? Just shut up and wait next week to, watch the next watch the next one and talk about it. What can you do? What can you do, man? But you got any final thoughts you want to share?
No, can't wait till the next one. Can't wait to see what Tom Hiddleston's character. I think his acting is just gonna shine through. I think he's gonna be my John Walker in this episode, in this series. Him or maybe even Owen. But like you said, there's gonna be cameos too, so those would be pretty interesting.
You know something crazy? We didn't even get John Walker's character into the second episode, and he became my favorite character. So I think there's gonna be a whole fucking different character that we didn't even know about that's gonna blow me out of my socks. I don't think it's gonna be Tom. Because I think, over years, I mean, it's been 10 years as a character.
You're pretty used to him, that's true.
Yeah, I don't expect nothing too fucking out of the fucking loop out of him now. So, just like with Darcy, I mean, this girl, she finally seen OG Darcy in Thor. She didn't even realize Darcy came from Thor. She thought Darcy was
I thought she just popped up in WandaVision.
He's like, I like this random Darcy character that popped up in WandaVision.
I mean, she was great, yeah.
Yeah. I was like, nah, she's been around.
Yep.
She's been around. A few movies. You're like, who the hell? What'd you say? Who the hell is this random doctor?
Yeah.
Oh my god, a lot of stuff makes sense when you
actually watch it.
Go back and actually watch the Marvel movies, the beginning. But hey, that's what we're here for. We gonna end the stream off with early predictions for the next episode. And you guys, if you're watching this on a playback, drop your early predictions for the next episode as well. But early predictions for the next episode. We're gonna end the stream off with yours. My early prediction is, I think the next episode we're definitely gonna see what this Chaos Loki has done. But I think we're gonna get a cameo from somebody that we're familiar with. I think they're gonna bring in somebody that we've seen and kind of try to connect things more. Loki's already established. We kind of understand what's going on. So I think they're gonna push the story. I don't know where they're really gonna push it, but I really think I just think we're gonna see some kind of cameo, because it's kind of like a common theme so far. I don't think second vision. Well, actually, we seen a cameo in WandaVision second episode as well. Darcy, she was technically the cameo. On the first episode.
Oh,
yeah. So that's what I'm saying. It's been like a theme. We seen Rhodey on the first episode of Falcon and Winter Soldier, so that was a cameo.
That's true.
So I think we're seeing a cameo. We got to see a cameo, because Marvel don't waste these episodes. God damn it, they do not waste these episodes. They be like, all right, let's throw him in there. He was in Guardians of the Galaxy. Fuck it, we're throwing him in here. Marvel does the things where they like try to throw some shit in. Like Monica Rambeau, they like, oh, she's from Captain Marvel. Fuck it, throw her in WandaVision. Fuck it. That's what they do. So we're seeing a cameo next episode. And it's gonna be Thor. Nah, I don't think it's gonna. Let me know in the chat. Do y'all think Thor's gonna show up in this show?
Oh, that'd be interesting. Huh.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Really?
I don't think so. I think they're trying to let Loki lead the show on his own, you know. Kind of. I don't know. I don't think Thor will show up.
Finally
Maybe.
giving him a spotlight?
I think he'll get a reference, but I don't think he'll show up. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys think Thor's gonna show up? Let us know in the chat. Okay. But that is my bold prediction. Paul said, "Good point on the cameo prediction. Let's see Thor." I don't know. I don't think we'll get Thor. If we get Thor, I think it'll be like either in the last episode or the end credits of the last episode. That's the theme. That's been the theme so far. You know, they haven't really give us anything big. I don't think.
Yeah. In
WandaVision, we didn't really get nothing big. Everybody was hoping like something turned into something, and we understand why they fucked it up. You know, Falcon and Winter Soldier, we didn't really get any. Yeah. You know, I don't want to. I almost cried in tears because like I wanted a fucking I wanted a Steve Rogers cameo, but we kind of got it in a way. You know, he got referenced a lot about being on the moon and stuff. You know.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know who the cameo is gonna be, but I don't think it'll be Thor until the end. They won't do Thor this early. Guarantee it. Paul said maybe Chaos Loki's Thor. I don't know, man. Cause like this show literally this is what this show really just like stated like from the jump. And we'll get to your prediction. But this show just told us that like, look, Loki made it out of this timeline, right? And like they're finna like put him on death sentence.
Yeah, he was gonna be reset, but I'm assuming
he's gonna be reset. Like, you know, he was gonna get killed. But this is the first time. So there's like different stuff going on. Like there's different shit. Like obviously we seen at the end credit scene, like in Romania in 1823, where the Time Watchers was getting fucking violated by.
Oh, okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's already going on in like a different universe.
Other realms.
Yeah.
Or other, not realms, but timelines.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Stan Lee has a cameo. Man, I wish. R.I.P. Stan Lee. I don't think Stan's gonna come back. Rest in paradise, Stan. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
But let us know some of you guys' predictions, and also who do you guys think is gonna be a cameo? You say he's painting as one of the timekeepers?
He's in one of the paintings.
Oh, is he?
Huh.
Wow.
I didn't watch that in the episode. Good catch.
Holy shit, that was a great catch. Jaden, great catch! Great catch! But what are your thoughts, Miss M?
For a prediction?
Yeah.
I feel like they're gonna show him jumping through more timelines, obviously, but I feel like there's gonna be interesting ones. Like I don't know, like important timelines in history that we'll remember. Like I don't know, like huge events that I guess everybody said, like Pompeii, like those type of events.
You gonna think he went back in time? You gonna think he ended up? So you think he's gonna end? Well,
if they went back to 1525 or whatever it was, like I don't know. I feel like all time travel, eras and all of that are on the table.
Yeah. So you think they're gonna continue? Wait, hold on. This just blew my mind, right? So who was that? Someone in the chat said that it was a joke actually earlier that they played.
The D.B. Cooper?
Yeah. So if that was a joke, was he just doing stuff randomly back then? Like
God of Mischief. It could be.
Wow. So this started even before it started.
It's true. That's a good point.
Wow. He said you want Paul. Oh. Paul said he wondered if he'd want to save his mom.
Alternate timeline to do that.
I think he's gonna do that. I think that's kind of gonna be one of the stories also.
Interesting. Man,
y'all coming up with some good theories here. I think that's probably gonna be a story.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a story. I think he's gonna try to save his mom. He's gonna I think one of the timelines. I mean, because I feel like some of the timelines are just gonna be him, ruling like places or whatever, and he has to go back to stop them, or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I think one of the timelines he's gonna end up eventually be back in Asgard, like trying to change what happened. You know.
Hmm.
I really think that's. I think that's. I honestly think that's gonna happen, and that's gonna tie into something. Maybe we'll see Thor in that thing. I mean, in that
true.
scene. Maybe we'll see Thor. I don't know. This is crazy. This is crazy. But I don't know if I cut you off on your prediction.
No, I was just thinking like other characters, and I don't know why when you're reading that he'd save his mom, I was thinking of Iron Man, like him going back in time and saving his parents from Bucky.
Yeah.
I don't know why that popped into my head, but it's kind of like a common theme.
What random character could you see from the Marvel Universe like showing up in the show eventually down the road?
I mean, the obvious one's Thor, just because it's his brother.
Yeah.
So somebody from that timeline universe,
Mm.
more so than like a Iron Man or somebody else, What do you think?
I'm really kind of interested, like, with this time variance authorities place, because Loki's there, and they say no magic exists or no magic works there. So I'm wondering, like, if Doctor Strange or Wanda go there, like, are they?
All bets are off.
Yeah, like, so I can't even say like nope. I can't say somebody like Doctor Strange. Like, I mean, I don't know. I feel like Doctor Strange could tie into this.
Interesting.
It's just we don't know, man. We really have nothing to go on. We really have nothing to go on with this episode, man. I mean, maybe we missed out on a lot of clues, and hopefully y'all can spot out some clues and let us know later in the comments. But it just really, I hate being in this position. Like, I really do. Because I'm a guy, I like to try to figure it all out, if you guys can tell. I like to try to figure it all out. We all might have gotten closer to something with 2 episodes, but unfortunately, we gotta, wait another week until things unravel. It's still early. Like I said, the episode for me wasn't like a letdown or anything. It wasn't bad. It was good. But it just didn't. I mean, honestly, I'm gonna keep it real, man. Out of all the shows that's been announced, this has been the most hype of all the shows that I've been hearing.
It has to be for a reason,
That's what I'm saying. So, like, I'm not. Look, I don't want the hate. I don't want people telling me. I don't want people in the Discord and like that telling me like, oh man, you just no. I'm just saying how I felt about the show. I don't think it's bad. I just think I didn't even. Did I read my ratings?
Did you what?
My ratings of the top 3, like how you did yours.
I don't think you did. No, you didn't. My bad.
I'm gonna put this at the bottom.
Really?
I am. I'm gonna rate Falcon and Winter Soldier episode 1 was the best. WandaVision 2, Loki 3. And like I said, this is turning out to be the best show because I guess like this is the only show that Disney was able to shoot the whole thing
to complete
with no problems or no takeouts. So. Look, I know it's gonna be good, guys. I know it's gonna be good. We gotta have some drama and controversy. As the next show. We gotta spice it up. Come on, man. Jaden said, "I'm pretty sure Loki still has his hands on the time stone he stole." They say the stones don't matter anymore, right? Like, wasn't that what they were getting at in the time variance?
That's what they made him seem like.
So I honestly think like stones. I think all this Infinity stuff is done.
Really?
I think it's done. I think Marvel's been using that for so long. I think Marvel has really been like planting the seeds. Like multiverse is finna be like the next big fucking thing. Like we ain't finna be talking about Infinity Stones within the next like probably like 5 movies. Like we gonna be off that. And we gonna be talking about the fucking, Xfinity's universes or some, We gonna be talking, like, Marvel's about to create, mark my words, Marvel's about to create the next thing, That's what they do. That's what they do, man. they create the next fucking wave of new stuff that we talk about and get all hyped up and do all the research and want to look at it. It's already there in the comics. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Marvel just glorifies and magnifies, you know, for the nerds to do their research and then have all these, you know, theories and stuff on the internet, you know? Mm-hmm. So I think we finna move away from the Infinity Stones, all that shit. Thanos, like, did all that. He died, came back to life, died again, you know, with the Infinity Stones. Like, I think we're done with that shit. I think we're all fucking Nexus in, baby. Infinite universe, like Jaden said, yes. That's where we at right now. So I think they're gonna come out with some whole new shit, and that's my prediction. Troy said, and a new Spider Venom. Yeah, Venom. What is it called?
Carnage. Let there be carnage.
Technically that's not tied to the MCU, but that's a whole different discussion. But they're gonna cross paths eventually soon.
We did do a review on that one.
We did. Go check that out. It's live on the page. But what I hope Marvel, and then we'll close the stream off with this. I hope Marvel doesn't make the mistake on making this whole multiverse Nexus, you know, stuff difficult for, you know,
people to follow and understand.
The random consumer that's like, oh, I haven't seen a Marvel movie in like 3 movies. I'll see what's going on, you know?
Yeah.
You know?
I was one of those people. I hope they don't too.
You know?
It's gonna make it difficult to understand.
You see what I'm saying? Because like with all this multiverse time travel stuff, it can get like, you know, confusing and iffy. So if you miss through if you seen Avengers Endgame, sorry, and then you miss like the next 3 movies, and you're wondering why like Iron Man is alive, and like in the previous movie they announced like, oh, this is an Iron Man from a different universe. You're gonna confuse people like what, you see what I'm saying?
That's true.
You're gonna like, not everybody is people, like even you, for example. We're not trying to nail you to the cross or anything.
No, but you know.
But even people are aware of the movies, but they're not like in like depth, like details of like the movie.
Paying attention, like yeah, to even how they all tie in.
You see what I'm saying? So yeah. I just don't hope I hope that they don't go too far, you know, into the multiverse time travel, you know, stuff. Because honestly, I feel like you could have watched like Avengers, what was it, Infinity War, and Endgame without watching none of the movies before that, and kind of like figured out a story in your head, you know.
That's true.
You didn't have to like understand that, you know, the fucking Power Stone was in Captain America, the first Avenger, and it's been traveling, you know.
Yeah.
You didn't like
all the movies were standalone.
Yeah.
I didn't need to watch the first Thor to understand Avengers, but it helped.
Exactly.
But you know,
that's what I'm saying. So like, I don't know, man. I just hope that, you know, with all this multiverse stuff, like Marvel don't kind of shoot themselves in the foot, and you know, because at the end of the day, like, let's be real, they care about that ching ching. Mickey care about that cash, you know. Disney care about that cash. So I hope they don't sway the random consumer that just wants to go to the movies and see a good movie on a, you know, Friday night now that, you know, COVID's almost over or whatever, and they're fucking lost as fuck, you know. Because like you said, the movies are meant to be like standalone movies. So I don't know, man. We'll see if they can keep it up. We'll see. We'll see. We know they can keep it up, but you know, you just gotta leave it on a cliffhanger in it. You know what I'm saying? Any more thoughts you want to share, Miss Sam, before we get on out of here?
I can't wait till the next episode. Apparently, it's gonna be a good one. We'll find out till next week.
Yeah, we gotta wait a whole another week. Here we go. The wait continues. But shout out to everybody that's been rocking with us, man. I know a lot of people have been waiting for the reaction videos, and we've been waiting on Marvel. Troy said you saw no Conjuring. It was incense, scary, great. But I just want to say thank you to everybody that's been rocking with us. We got a lot of stuff coming up, man, and I'm really extremely proud for all the stuff that's about to just blow up on your timelines and go fucking crazy, all right? And we'll keep the content flooding, and be sure to join the Discord if you haven't already. Join the Discord. We usually take reaction requests, but we kind of put that on a pause now that Loki is back in action. So But just if you want to keep the conversation going and continue to chop it up and continue to share the knowledge on stuff that we even missed and don't know about, let's keep it going, man. Join the Discord. There's a Marvel DC comic book discussion tab where we talk nerd stuff all the time, so be sure to join that. Other than that, I will be streaming live tomorrow. I don't know yet. That's why you should turn your notifications on. But other than that, we will get out of here, man. We're going to be back with another Raw review next week. Next Tuesday now. They went from what? Wednesday to Tuesdays, huh?
Yeah.
Wednesday to Tuesdays, huh? Fuck our Wednesdays, right? But it's worth it. Loki Wednesdays. Loki Wednesdays at the end of the day. And we just keep it going, man. We gonna keep it going. But yeah. Troy said scary. Oh, I already read that. Paul said have a good week. Appreciate that, Paul. And you guys have a good week as well. Sim says has a good week. Miss M says have a good week. And like I always say at the end of every stream, straight positive. I said straight positive. That's how I know I'm tired. Stay positive. Be the best person that you can be, man. You can be whatever you want to be in life, man. Just look at me. We gonna catch y'all on the next stream, man. This has been another Raw Real Review. We gonna be back at it live next week with another midnight reaction. Episode 2 of Loki. We love you guys.